Aries, Sunday, Monday, happy days. So yeah, Sunday, Monday, happy days. Happy days. Da-da-da-da-da. These happy days are yours and mine. Happy days. So yeah, how you doing? So yeah, happy days is what they're saying. So you're really happy at the moment is what I'm hearing. For a lot of you. So we're looking at, so Happy New Year, Aries. You can watch this as a Scorpio, a life path 4, but we are doing Aries if you're following me in code. Okay. I am not going to channel for you at the moment. All I'm hearing is happy days. Happy days. Happy days ahead. Okay, Daisy Duke, the name Duke, or Daisy Duke, or like, yeehaw! Like, someone's like, yeehaw! Like, someone's having a lot of fucking sex, is what I'm hearing. So, I don't know. Is it Random Silver? Silver's pussy, yeehaw! Keeps saying, like, the Chariot, or Cancer in Life Path 7, and, like, sort of, like, doing that, like, one-handed or something, or I don't know, but, like, Whips and Chains or something, or Alice, or who the fuck is Alice, anyway? But Alice in Chains, or Alison, Ali, Abigail, Abbott. But yeah, Abbott's Ripton, or getting ripped, I don't know. Some of you might be getting ripped by someone that's quite large, or someone that's small, or getting ripped by Elijah. Or like, I'm just getting ripped, like that's going to rip me open in two. So some of you could be dealing with a Libra, or a Life Path 2, or something to do around 2. And yeah, I feel like it's going to rip me, like you're ripping me in half. So something like that. Or like, or I'm getting ripped, and I'm going to the gym, Jelly and Juice and Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, John, Jack, Jackie's son, but I'm going to the gym and I'm doing loads of stuff and I'm getting ripped. If not, you might be on a diet. It could be a Pisces. If I say if not, you say Pisces, hanging from a tree. So some of you, it might be, if not, what you are probably doing, being a 4 or whatever, is going on a diet, trying to get ripped in certain ways, right? So someone's like, I'm trying to get ripped by that. So I don't know if someone's quite large. We come up with this in the channel messages throughout the year, where it's to do with around someone big and someone's that's small. Like, will let my big thing fit in your small thing? Or like someone that a thing, it might be a Steve or a Stephen, but will this thing fit in my thing? Or like, can we fit in together? Can we move in together? Or someone's making the moves, like David Schwimmer. But like, you really could be dealing with a Dave or a John or Dave, but like swimmer, which would be a Pisces, or you're trying to fit into swimming trunks, or you're trying to fit into different clothes, and you might be like, well, I'm on a diet and I'll just see if I can fit in this. Okay, so you might be changing your outfits throughout this week or something like that quite a lot, trying to fit in it. Okay, trying to get fit. They just keep saying a fit bit, or something to do with like, I'm just trying to concentrate on my health and get fit. Or you are interested in a fit little bit, is what I'm hearing. It's like, ooh, look at you, you fit little bit. So like, it might be where someone's just so fine, but my gosh, don't they know it? I can sit at home and drink Tenant Super if I want. But my gosh, don't you just know it? So it might be Steve, I don't know, I'm definitely not fit, but I'm trying to get fit. Unless you're just interested in a fit bit, and it'd be a watch. It might be a grandfather or something like, what, really? But it might a grandfather clock or a watch, old timer, looking after an elderly resident. You might work at like an elderly resident place. Oh, do we have to go over this again? Some of you work for the hospitals, elderly people, caring for an elderly person, for a mother or a father, and you're looking after them, and you either live with them or you go and visit them quite a lot, blah, blah, blah. Charlotte's Web, Arachnophobia, Gen Coin, Bitcoin, looking into coins, money, stuff like that, or Bitcoin, Gen Coin, Jennifer, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, John, but Bitcoin, one bit at a time. I'm going to give you it one bit at a time. So I'm slowly sending something over one piece at a time. Like, you only get one bit. Like, you can get one and that's it, and then you get another one, and then another one, and another one. I mean, are you playing like ching, 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 777? So you might be playing the noughts and crosses, or 777, and it could be a Life Path 7, could be a yearly number 7, but you could really be dealing with 7, Cancerian Life Path, and they're like, ching, 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 777, 007. So some of you, something like that for the first week. Okay, definitely hearing like a fit bit, like I'm interested in someone that's real fit, but my gosh, don't she just know that she's really fit? Or I just know that you're fit. Or whatever it is, but it seems to be fitting in quite well. Like, I seem to be spending my time quite well, and we seem to be fitting in quite well. So if you're doing the deed, then it seems like, oh no, that fits in there really well. You're like, no, that fits in there so well, the fact that I don't even want to pull it out. So you're like, no, we fit together like glue. So some of you are stuck on someone like a Piscean energy or a 3, and I'm stuck on you like glue, and I seem to realise that this fits in me quite well. So unless you're just looking at clothes on a diet, maybe trying to fit into different clothes. You might be trying to fit into a new soulmate, okay? And your soul has been elevated and you're trying to fit time in to be with one another and work around your schedules in order to be able to fit some time in. So it might be Timey Kangaroo Down Sport, could be Bruce, someone from Australia. Okay, but if it isn't, it's like I'm trying to fit some time in with my schedule at work that fits in very well with your schedule at work. So it might be where you're talking with someone, but you have to wait until hours of like closing time. Some of you work for a clothing range or something like that, and it's like closing time, the last call for alcohol and maybe a whiskey and wine. Some of you, it's you make one stop at a one-stop shop, or you work at one. Okay, and you stop off on the way home for a can of beer or something. I mean, my friends do that. They all stop off at the one shop, they get 4 cans of beer and they take it home. So I don't know if any of you are drinking out there, but they're saying that you might work at a shop or you stop off at a shop on your way home, something like that. Okay, and it might be for a whiskey or a wine, or like we're just stopping off in a restaurant just for one. But who can go out for one? Do you know what I mean? Or you're heading towards the one. It could be Neo, could be Matrix, and I'm heading towards the one. Okay. So let's see, Aries, what you've got coming up from the 1st until the 7th. Happy New Year, Aries. Life path 4 or Scorpio, if you're watching this numerology, or 2 life paths that come together to make a 4, then you can watch this reading, and also Scorpio. That'll be your karmic number of experience together. But that can be anybody in your life. Okay, so Aries from the 1st until the 7th. So you got Pisces. The love of my life. I love you, Johnny. It's like, well, I know what love is, Johnny. Unless you're dealing with Meg Ryan or Reynolds, but Meg Ryan, that's the piece on the side, that's the other woman or the other man or my mother or my grandmother, okay? But there's somebody else in the energy. If there isn't, and there isn't a third party, because your first card out is 3. So if there isn't no one, I mean, there's always someone in the fucking way of something, right? There's always something in the way she moves. I don't need no other Gemini. If I say lovers, you say Gemini. 'Cause something in the way she moves me. Don't want to leave you now, but I know I believe in how. Lisa, Laura, Lucifer, Capricorn, Lulu. Bow, 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 bow. Aries. Woo, holy moly donut shop. Some of you could be trying to work with tone, and it's like, ooh. I don't know, but you might be listening to meditation. But like, damn. Straight up, straight no chaser, bruv. This is your partner, you're married. My partner in crime, your Paolo Nutini. My partner in crime. So this is your partner, bruv. You're married already. If you're not, you're in a relationship. And if you're not, you're ready to tie the knot. And you're like, yep, we might be looking at a 3, which could be a Pisces, and we're looking to tie the knot to make it official. Fish. To make it, this could be a life path 3, by the way, and yourselves, okay, or a Pisces, Aries, Scorpio 4, okay, could have this all up in your chakras and auras and your retas and everywhere, meaning all up in each other's chart, and you've got a John Malkovich moment, depending on what aspect you're looking at it from. But y'all hook, line and sinker looking to tie the knot into making it official, and if it already is official, y'all just with your person already married or pretty much common law. Laura, Lucy, common law, man and wife, which means that you've been together for so long that you haven't got married, but you share a house and a home together, and you're basically married anyway, according to law, or Laura, or Lucy, or Lucifer, or Lulu. Okay, but yeah, one hell. Something to do with Helen, the name Helen, or Haley. Okay, van, but Haley, a van, really, caravan, someone that lives in a caravan. Mobile home. Some of you are looking to move home. Some of you work in the home, some of you work for the elderly residents, and you work as a care assistant, and you work in the hospitals, man. That is like, has anybody ever seen my demeanour kind of drop when you channel every single day, and you read, you've done like, or eat, read, love, and you've kind of like done loads of readings, and the messages pretty much come out exactly the same, but you have to kind of go over it because of new people that find it, think, what the fuck is this blonde idiot on about? The home, the house, the care assistant, caring for elderly, looking after elderly patients, inpatients, outpatients, going to hospitals. You're in hospital, you're out of hospital, you're in the hospital, you're out of the hospital. Some of you either work there or the person's in and out of hospital all the time. Okay, fog on the Tyne is all mine. Someone from like up north or Manchester or Leeds or somewhere like that. The name Lee, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, Capricorn, Lulu. Okay, but yeah, Leanne, was hearing Leanne or Lena, Melina or Maria. Maria, I gotta see her. I gotta see it to believe it. And some of you are like, no, I'm frigid and I'm on my own and I don't want anybody. It's just you as a mother then. You're an independent, work by my own, don't want anybody, watching tarot card readings on your own. On your own. I can do it on my own. Right? So that's you as a mother, as an Aries, on your own, standing in your power, fighting the world, thinking that you're a Cape Crusader. Okay. I'm also hearing Cape Fear. Cape Fear, that's a very, very, very old film, right? Who was that? What was his name? He's got a mole on here. Robert De Niro. So Robin Realms, Rob or Robert De Niro. Very much doubt anybody's called De Niro, okay, but Denise, Danielle, Danny, Glover, can't take this shit no more. 7 of 7, life path, Cancerian. Someone's a sassy snapper. Could be dealing with a fish. Snapper, life path 3. Gonna snap that up. Ooh, someone's got a nice fish, whichever way it is. Look at that fish bait. Someone's gel bait or fish bait. But like, look at those swimmers, David. Someone's got swimming trunks on. Or like they've got fucking good swimmers. Like they're just like prepared for children and babies. They got some hot secret sauce or some secret soup. Steve's secret soup. It's going on sale very soon. Or Sal, Sally, Sarah, Steve, Sassy. Steve's secret soup. I feel fucking fantastic since I've been having this secret sauce, bruv. Trust me. I've been making Steve's secret soup. Making my own. Got any secret sauce in it, bruv? Get your mind out of the gutter. It's just nice. That's all it is. This person's very nice. It's like, God, you fucking taste like peaches. Or, let's have a taste test. Let's just dip my finger in there and have a taste. Someone keeps licking their own pussy. I don't know what that is. Or is it silver? I don't know, but like, let me put my finger in there and just taste it. And you're like, yep, let me just dip that in there. Yep, let me just keep dipping it. And like, dip it, and then I can't get it out my mouth. Like, someone just wants someone's secret sauce. Or their broth. Or brew. Oh, okay. So, anybody confused, this was a person that used to be called Christina. I don't know if you're still around, Christina. The Hebrew, the Bruja that does all the witchcraft and the candles and the slitting of animals' throats and God knows, and dripping it into cups and selling it for people to get with people and God knows what else. So, if that came up in another reading, that's why that was in reverse. That was to do with around a Virgo, a life path 9, and it was in reverse. But it's not really so much in this reading. So, I don't know. But there was a Bruja that was trying to brew things up again. Start things up again. Okay. Stop doing all of that shit. Fucking nonsense, hocus pocus rubbish. Let's see. Aries. Aries. This could be your grandmother and your grandfather. Okay. Let's see. Aries for the 1st until the 7th. Some of you have got children together or with other people. People, bruv. You might want to buy my t-shirt. It says people on it. People, bruv. People. Innit, though? What's wrong with them? Everything. Everything, well, according to this, fuck all. There is nothing wrong with this person whatsoever. If they are mentally deranged in certain ways and they're a little bit eccentric, This person likes that. Right? But yeah, I'm looking for the truth. Hello, is that the truth? I don't know, is it? Are you telling me the truth? I don't know, are you? Who can tell, really? Well, you're going to have to show me then. Can you show me it? Oh, you would like that, wouldn't you? And you're like, well, let me see it at least. Like, no, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You'd like that, wouldn't you? Like, yeah, look, bruv, I can't see it. It's like, no, it's because, like, I'm just, like, you know, floating around a little bit, bruv. And you're like, yeah, just show me then. Show me it. Are you really? Are you real? Yeah, I'm for real. Okay, well, if you're for real, if I say real, you say fish. Pisces. Trying to pull you in, Pisces. I've got you, like, okay, I've got you on a fucking hook, line and sinker, bruv. Show me. Go on. Go on. Just let me just pull you a little bit further. Well, I mean, what is it? Fucking tug of war? In the tug of war. From one thing, Stephen King, Steve. From one thing or another. It's the tug of war. I'm also hearing people that do work for hospitals of the 5:25 on a Monday morning, and I'm lying in my unmade bed. And outside these walls there's a new day dawning as this new person, as the sky turns from black to red. I can sleep and wink. Red pussy, silver, red hair. But I'm losing control. I'm doubled up in agony. Won't you help me unfold? Don't need no morning glamour. Just need your bedside manner to make me well again. Some of you look after Glenn, someone from Scotland, or a grandmother, and I just need your bedside manner. Don't need no easy glamour, that much I've figured out. I don't need no easy glamour. Someone's very glamorous or polyamorous or poly-an, or like polyamorous. They're like have someone already, but they're already married and they're not divorced, or whatever polyamorous means, or polygamy, or I don't know, or getting married or something. But that could be people that have had children together and they're going through something. Because it depends. If this side's fucked, it's because this person's already in a relationship. Because we're doing a you versus them. Okay, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. But yeah, a care assistant looking at, I need your bedside manner. It's on your bedside table, is what they're saying. If you're looking for something and you've misplaced it, it's in your bedside table. It's on your bedside table. Something very important to you, like a picture, or something is on the mantelpiece, or it's on your bedside table. Like if you've got a set of drawers, or you keep your drawers in the bedside table, but like something that you may be looking for, that you may be suspicious of or something, I don't know, but it is in your bedside table, on your bedside table. That's what they're saying. It's on your table. Sonia table. Sonia Alamano. All right, Sonia Alamano, I went to school with you. You're right. Sonia, you're right. Sonia. Let's see. So show me the other person connecting with Aries during this time, please. The other person connecting with Aries. Jesus, bro. This is a healthy relationship. Just put it that way. Unless you're on this side and you're single and you are looking to mingle with this person, but this person is already married with children and things are going really well. I'm sorry to give you the bearer of news, but you already know that, right? More than likely. But like, yeah, this person here is already in a relationship. They're settled down. You're more than likely thinking about what's going on this side, but you would be the single person connecting with this energy. Because this whole reading represents this same reading being a healthier connection that this person's got with Scott, or someone that's Scottish, or Scotland. See you spot rabbit. If not, okay, then it's a Pisces. But it's something where this person has a healthier connection with the person that they're talking to and with here. Okay. So show me the other person connected with Aries, please. For the first week of January, from the 1st until the 7th. For the other person connected, yeah. Some of you really are. There's a Virgo energy here that's worried and stressed out that someone may not be single anymore. It could be a Pisces, not. But I keep hearing, I don't know whether you're with me or not. I don't know whether to talk to you or not. I don't know whether to reach out to you or not. But this person's with someone, the Emperor and the Empress, like a Scorpio, Aries, Pisces, life path 3, life path 4. That's who they're kind of with, okay? Because they're coming up as a counterpart couple together, which means it's more of a healthier relationship than the Nine of Swords. Which means that on this side, you see, I get this question a lot, and I've had it through 2 personal readings just lately that I've done today. People ask me about karma. Karma is basically just identity. It's your identity. It's given to you by past life, this life, whichever way, how far deep you go. But it's about children that you've had with exes and so on and so forth. But when you have karmic energy, you have identity, where you identify yourself in a situation that you're stuck in. Okay, so it makes you identify yourself through the eyes of other people, because you go through where, like, when you get more advanced, you kind of like, you're not surprised, you're not really shocked of anything that comes your way. You're just kind of like, well, I'm always very prepared for the future because my soul is elevated that much that I'm prepared to find out the truth. I'm prepared to handle the truth, okay? I'm prepared to know, okay? But if you're unprepared, then you're unmentally stable of karmic energy, which means that your mind is not physically let go of the identity of the other person. So you're still searching to find out an answer for the other person, which means that you might cross-watch the energy. You might get angry because you can't identify with the person anymore, because you can't identify with yourself. So you become a detective, trying to find out of Lucifer Morningstar, and it could be an Aquarian or a Leo of an 8. But like, I've lost my identity. I don't seem to be able to find my way without anybody in my life, which means that I'm not prepared to be single. Can't stand it. I don't like it. It makes me think of you all the time. I seem to be losing my identity. Karmic energy. It just makes you identify yourself even more. Okay. So you identify mental health problems. You identify codependency. You identify with fear because you identify more with the energy of worry and stress compared to the energies of people that don't, which means that they are more advanced in not really giving a fuck, which is why you might see this person as selfish. You might see this person as the karmic, meaning I have to wait for these two to split up before they come to me, like a butterfly in a chrysalis. Well, no. Or Chris, or Christine, or Chrissy. Okay. But like, no. It isn't. It's the identification of oneself that can identify what it is that you're looking for of an answer. Okay? Because if you need an answer, you're looking for closure, which means that you've not closed a chapter to the past. You've not got over it. You're hoping that this person will leave this person for this person if you are metaphysically connected and you know of this person already. If you already know of them, what you're identifying more with is focusing more on the third energy. So it's making you lose your identity by focusing on them and not yourself. But metaphysical connections do that. Okay. Let's see. Some people, when it comes to soulmates and relationships and counterparts, they need to find their identity through other people, which means that I can never seem to find my way out of a situation. But I can never seem to find my way out of a situation in life on my own, on my own. And my friend is Chris, right? Is a Taurus, so he's probably got this in his placement somewhere, I would say, because it's involved in my life, because I have Scorpio Aries, right? Not really sure what he's got in his chart, but I went over to see him yesterday, and man, it was great. We had quite a big session of just speaking and talking and drinking some proper coffee. But like my friends is kind of in the same boat as me, really, but is more so. Like, I lost my father and my nan and my brother, but he lost his father and his mother. Okay, so he really, because I went to the funeral of both. Well, I met with his father. when he lost his father, he really didn't let go. He really didn't grieve over his father, and that happened quite a long time ago. And then when he lost his mother as well, okay, kind of really bottled up. And we were kind of talking and reminiscing yesterday on New Year's Eve, and suddenly he's kind of welling up, and I'm like, hey, don't run away. And we had kind of like this man moment where we kind of like, come here, like, you're not going away. And we hugged each other, and it's kind of like, you know, some people, they need that nurturing where you're like, listen, bruv, you know, I'm always here for you. I've always got your back. You are never going to be alone on your own, okay? And I'm always here for you, whatever you need, whenever you need it. You only have to ask, because you know that I'm always here for you, okay? But someone that can have really lost parents, and because this could have come up through another reading. It was in Sagittarius, and it was in another one about someone losing a brother or a sister or their person, okay? So that whole reading of Pisces here, that whole reading of Pisces went through the grieving process the whole year, but it became better, okay? Because you had these same energies here, these same energies. And it was about the loss of a loved one, okay? A brother or a sister or something, okay? Or grieving over the loss of a loved one. But that could just be love for a lot of you, okay? But like, you know, the way you really identify things is like, well, I could be in a boat of others and be really misunfortunate, you know. Well, I physically lost a lot of people. But then we started to talk about me, and I said if my mum was to ever go, I would not have any immediate family left. Like, I am the last person left, so I wouldn't have, because he's got a sister, I wouldn't have anybody left, okay? So you can end up, your life can teach you about preparation of being on your own, and what that would truly be like to be the only person left in a bloodline, okay? Blood, in it, right? But I don't know why I'm going into that. It's probably a message for someone. Could be about grief and stuff like that. Okay, supporting through someone through times. Because the message of the song was 5:25 on a Monday morning. I'm lying in my bed. Outside these doors, there's a new day dawning as the sky turns from black to red. I can't sleep a wink because I'm losing control. I'm doubled up in agony, thinking about the person, and all I need is your bedside manner to make me well again. Okay, so it would mean people of ill health and stuff like that, of trying to nurse someone back to health. But if this is where someone lost the person, this is where someone's just really finding the grieving process very difficult. Okay, so let's move forward. But you'll get there, you know, you'll get there. Trust me, I've lost a hell of a lot of people in my life. I really have, you know, so I understand that. But grieving processes do get slightly easier as you become more numb to the fact of being stable, being a masculine person and leading the way forward. Like I would with mine. I have an Aries masculine, okay, but I'm also a 4 of Scorpio rising, which comes up as the same. So Aries and Scorpio energies can be that numb to the fact that they become leaders of their own right, because they are kind of like a cardinally fixed sign of like, fuck it, I can do it myself. You know, I can do it myself. People will also see you as selfish energies as well, though. Okay, but that's what you have to do in part and parcel of life. People will see you as arrogant and stubborn and everything else, and the arsehole as such. Let's see. Show me the other person connected to Aries, please. Okay, so yeah, six of Cups. So it's showing me two energies. It's showing me someone grieving over a family member. Someone grieving over a family member of a loss of a friend or a person of grief. Okay, I'm saying good grief. Okay, Goodman, Goodman. Okay, something like that. But grieving over the loss of someone not being here anymore. Okay. We'll put it that way, because that can be, I'm not with you anymore and I want to be in a relationship with you, but I'm finding it difficult to get over the fact that I don't have the relationship and I'm single, and that I don't have the relationship because I know that you're in this relationship. So I'm finding it difficult to stop thinking about you constantly because you are in this Six of Cups. And that is what's making this side think about this. Nostalgia. Being in a relationship with this person, what it would be like. How would living be together? Everything else, so on and so forth. By the time you read these lines, I'll be gone. It's around a Virgo or life path 9 somewhere. Well, they're 9. By the time you read these lines, I'll be gone. Dear John, da, 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 dear John. So Dear John was an old television program in Britain, I think. I don't know if it was anywhere else. But it was about a couple where he got a Dear John letter and his wife left him for another person, basically. So you've got a lot of signs of that. Okay. Show me the other person, please, connected to Aries. Show me the other person connected to Aries during the 1st until the 7th. The Lovers, Gemini, and also Capricorn. You got 2 6s. So you got a paradox number there. So you got the same kind of quality. If this is one reading, you're in a relationship and everything's going really, really, really well. Okay. And this is your love. If not, then this is the side of lust. Okay. This is the sign of distrust, energy, break up. Distrust the energy but love it still. Okay. So there's paranoia. Okay. Which means that there's kind of karma energy there. Because if you're the lust energy, that means that you're not with this person. That's the lust energy. You're lusting after the person, but you're not trusting the person, maybe because they could well be in a relationship already. Depends if you've got the love or the lust energy. And if you've got distrust. And then there's other messages here. Also that I am going to, because I'm hearing I'm going, like I'm going to Tipperary, or I'm going to Ella, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, Capricorn, Lulu, Louise, Louisiana, someone from Ireland, Scotland. I'm also going to tell her, that's what I'm hearing. I'm going to tell her. I'm going to tell her. I'm going to tell her about it. Tell her everything you see. Or Lucy or Laura. And I'm going to tell her. I'm going to tell her that I love her. Or I'm going to tell him. I don't know. Or we're going to tell each other. But I'm going to tell her. I am going to tell her. Unless there's an energy of a mother or a father thinking they end up slipping out and telling someone something. Because I'm hearing, no, I'm going to tell her. I'm going to tell her. This might be a marriage or a commitment that could well come up as well if you guys are not married. Because I'm hearing I'm going to tell her and I'm going to ask her. Meaning that I might ask her out or ask her. Or from Alaska. Or someone's from up north and they're a lass. But I'm going to ask her. Well, I'll ask her. Seems like you guys are asking each other quite a lot of stuff here. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to go on to the other side and I'm going to give you a load more messages of the turn-ups and everything else throughout the week. It really helps me out of a channel if you join the full access bundle, because obviously you get a lot more. So I'm going to clarify the cards, see the turn-up, and then we're going to look into the thoughts and the feelings from your partner and stuff that you need to learn and things like that. But that will be on the full access bundle. You can find the link provided below. It's not the first tier, it's the full access bundle. That goes, everything goes over there throughout the whole month, every month. Okay? All right, guys, thanks very much. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.